Cheers!
Welcome to Movie Bitches!
Episode 218. Tonight we're reviewing Detective Pikachu.
Was that the whole title?
No, I think it was like Pokemon, Detective Pikachu, blah blah. I don't care. This movie was a waste of time.
I don't remember the last time I was so disinterested in a film. Like, in a movie-going experience.
Yep.
I mean, I think if I was a kid...
Well, and to be fair...
Well...
Major caveat.
Yeah.
Neither of us really know anything about Pokemon.
Oh, no. Well, we wanted to go see Booksmart, but it was sold out.
Yep.
Get it, Olivia Wilde? So we were like, wow, let's go see Detective Pikachu, because she directed it. Oh, no, you swallowed it! There's so many feelings.
There's a lot going on.
But it was sold out.
Yeah.
Fuck. Well, let's go see Detective Pikachu. You know.
We were intrigued.
It was a good trailer.
Yes, because I was like, this could either be garbage, turns out it was, or it could be like the new Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Well, so
turns out it wasn't.
It wasn't. I was really excited for it to be Who Framed Roger Rabbit. I guess we'll never have that again.
Now, I would do a retro review.
Oh, fuck yes.
Yeah.
Let's just go through most of Robert Zemeckis' filmography. Most of it. And now we're gonna retro review Flight.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm cool. But the trailer started. Man, this is maybe on me. The trailer started, and it was all these kids movie trail, and I was like, "Wait, is this a kids movie?"
And I said, "Yeah, April. What do you think it is?"
I thought it was at least like a teen.
Sure.
But this was like baby G.
A little bit. Yeah,
you know?
it was like G, and it probably needed to be a hard PG, you know? Verging on PG-13 for me.
Well, like,
nice.
I would, Who Framed Roger Rabbit is a kid's idea.
Sure.
I guess.
I
mean, who else is it for?
I mean...
It's for the cool kids.
Yeah, like, what kids' movies referencing Chinatown? Oh, Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Who Framed
Roger Rabbit? Back when kids' movies had, like, consequences and a plot that was at least not bare bones. At least had a plot.
Well, and also that wasn't a ripoff of a kids' movie that came out 3 years ago.
It was just the plot to Zootopia.
It really was.
It was crazy.
Oh, you mean there's a villain who wants to destroy this town by... Well, I don't know, it wasn't even as
Oh, no, Zootopia is a master... I mean, I like Zootopia, but Zootopia is a masterpiece compared to this movie. So Detective Pikachu starts... in a field? No.
It starts with like a nuclear meltdown.
Oh, that's right. It starts and it's Power Rangers. This felt remarkably like Power Rangers, where it's like, it's a thing that kids liked in the 90s, and then we turned it into a boring movie.
Yep.
With a bare bones plot.
That only sort of makes sense and the villain doesn't really have a clear motivation.
Yeah.
Villain?
It's important. Maybe the most important. Maybe more important than the hero.
You gotta have a villain with a clear point of view, motivation.
That's interesting.
Why are they being so evil? I want to know.
Yeah.
What's their plan? What's their goal? Still don't know in this movie.
Oh no. We got to the third act and I was like, what's the plan?
I mean, as far as I can tell, the plan was that Bill Nye had to pay off some taxes or some shit.
Hope. What happened, Bill Nye?
He was phoning this shit in.
Tim, it's gonna be okay.
Which was kind of the best part. So, I'll be honest. I did laugh so hard that I cried multiple times in the theater. But I also left the theater multiple times to go do other things and eat popcorn and fill up my water bottle. Because it was a dichotomy of, this is the messiest thing ever, and I'm so bored, I could not care less. So it was a weird watch. It's like, I was so bored that I said, should I go get popcorn?
Yeah.
I don't really need it or want it. Give me something to do.
Yeah. We ate it.
We ate it. We ate the shit out of it.
I
ate all this popcorn, and now I'm all thirsty because of all this salt. Should I go fill up my water bottle? Because who cares?
Turns out it was completely inconsequential.
Oh, well, I knew that. 20 minutes in, we almost left.
We were like, should we go get a refund? And then it seemed like maybe it was
then I laughed so hard I cried.
Yes.
So then, So yeah, young boy's father gets killed by Mewtwo.
Mewtwo?
Mewtwo. Oh, that's the other thing. We realized upon walking into the theater that neither of us know anything about Pokemon.
I know that Pikachu's the yellow one. For whatever reason, it was not a seminal part of my childhood.
It just missed me.
Yep.
I remember thinking my friends' younger siblings are into that.
Yes.
It just edged me out.
Yep.
You know, we talk about Sailor Moon. Yes, on board. Maybe want to see a Sailor Moon remake?
I would be open to that.
I would be into a feature-length anime.
But I want it all done by women.
Oh, yes.
Every aspect of it should be women.
Oh, I love this.
Yeah.
Love this. Right. Sad boy who's an accountant that we never see at work and never goes to work and seemingly takes weeks off.
And someone gives shade about him just not going to work. And I'm like, well, at least someone's paying attention.
So his dad dies and he's very sad. And then they talk about how his mom died when he was a kid for a while and he's very sad.
Yeah.
And then Pikachu shows up.
Voiced by Ryan Reynolds.
Voiced by Ryan Reynolds, because in this town, people have Pikachus like a familiar.
Yes.
Like everyone, and this is my partner, or not Pikachus, Pokemon. Sorry.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
I keep the facts straight. I only know 2 facts. It's Pokemon and it's Pikachu. So it's like Golden Compass. They've got a little friend.
Yeah.
A little animal friend that helps them. Seemingly, I didn't think they were that helpful.
It didn't seem like they were helpful at all. It seemed like they were a liability.
The main girl, who we'll get into, her Pokemon, I'm sorry, it's gonna happen. It's just gonna happen. Her Pokemon, I don't know what it's called.
Quackaduck, Qualex,
I think it was Quackaduck.
Psyduck.
That can't be right. But it was a duck-like.
Paraducks, I don't know.
It was a duck-like creature.
Yes.
Psyduck.
When stressed out, explodes. Seems like a liability. But then it helped them and didn't explode them.
Confusing.
I'm not sure. You know, it's Pokemon. It's a kid's movie. I shouldn't be mad. And I wasn't really mad. I was just
bored.
interested. I was like, oh, this is for children.
Beyond being it was only for children.
It was just
That's
very
what's
childlike.
annoying.
There was no... And I thought, oh, Ryan Reynolds is here. He'll make some funny jokes. And, you know, it'll be like, oh, that he's here for the parents.
Right, no. This is not like Deadpool meets Pokemon. It was not that.
Which I guess is what I was expecting.
I don't know. I wanted it to be a little bit more hard-hitted, like a little bit more adult,
well, you put
grimy
detective in the title. I thought there was going to be a mystery.
There was no mystery. I guess the mystery was, where is his dead dad who's not dead?
It was just very basic. It was a bare bones film. But so when oh my god, so we were like, do you want to go? Should we like fully bounce? And then
you gotta get it before half an hour so you can get your money back.
Get your money back. And then Quackaduck, that's what I'm gonna call him.
Psyduck.
Everyone's gonna be so mad in the comments, like, this is what it's called. You don't get it because you didn't watch Pokemon. If you liked Pokemon, you'd love this movie. It was a basic movie.
It was really bad. It was a bad movie in terms of filmmaking.
Well, and the acting was terrible.
Oh my god, the acting was so bad.
So the main guy shows up at his dad's apartment, and the filmmaking combined with the acting, all of a sudden, there's a duck, and it's going, quack, 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 or whatever, and he's like, oh!
Right, well, he's like sticking the key in this little mailbox. Oh, it's all junk mail. And then it pans over up the stairs.
Lit from behind.
Yes. I've been waiting to see who was gonna put their key in that mailbox.
This just got interesting. What's happening here? It verged over to the absurd.
Yeah.
There's like a quacking duck. There's a mysterious figure.
It was a little Howard the Duck-y.
I mean, I wish it had been Howard the Duck. I miss kids' movies that are fucked up.
Right?
I really do. I really think there's a place for fucked up kids' movies.
Yeah.
But, you know, what are you going to do?
I'm such a lucky girl in love.
They're going to watch it anyway. Everyone has Netflix anyway.
True.
But anyway. So then she shows up to give us exposition. Her acting. Oh my
so
god.
bad.
Stories like this spread fear, and they're afraid of fear. But I don't fear fear. I walk the walk and I talk the talk, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get the honest scoop, and that's the hard truth.
Well, hi, I'm Lady
Reporter
I'm a lady reporter, and I've heard about this R thing, and your dad was investigating this, and didn't you know? And oh my god, do you have anything to say? I mean, it was It was Aunt Martha level, like, nonsense.
It was full Aunt Martha. Oh my god, including the stairway. It was like, what's happening here?
Goodness, no. No, that wouldn't do at all.
Richard, Angela.
I laughed so hard I cried.
I felt really bad for the people around us. I mean, they ended up sort of coming around.
I don't think so. I think
It
they
was
were
all
mad.
adults in this children's film, it turns out.
I think they were also fooled by the ad campaign.
Yes!
Or it was like nostalgia.
Maybe.
But like, oh boy, they showed the trailer for Sonic, which
Oh.
I'm prime
Oh, yeah.
So-
I loved Sonic.
obsessed with Sonic. I had a Sega.
Yeah.
Like everyone
All
else
of the Segas. I had a Sega Dreamcast,
Yeah, you
Avaryl.
did. Yeah, you did. Everyone else had Nintendo? No. I went Sega and I loved it and I loved Sonic so much.
Yes.
And so I was like, oh, this could be fun. Oh, Jim Carrey's here. Love me some Jim Carrey.
Oh.
What a boring trailer.
Oh, I don't think boring is the word I would use to describe that
It's
trailer.
like, it wasn't a trailer. I'm really sick of seeing trailers where they don't tell me what the movie's about.
Sure.
Like, where you just show shots of random things. And it's like, remember
That's
this?
because they're bad movies, April.
No, I
There's
know.
nothing to show. When
You
there's no
could-
plot
you
and it's
could-
a mess,
Then you get
irredeemable.
a sick. Then you edit it like the Godzilla trailer because that trailer was great.
That's
even
fair.
though that movie looks like a piece of garbage. That was the other time I laughed so hard I cried was during the trailer. Oh, my God,
Zilla.
My God. Zilla.
That was worth the price of admission. Hearing Bradley Whitford. Oh my God, Zilla. Lost my mind.
My God. Zilla.
Literally worth the price of the ticket. Because this movie was not.
No, it was not.
So, yeah, Bill Nye is the Pokemon Whisperer, and he made this utopian... It's the plot of Zootopia.
Yeah.
He made this utopian city, and he's got a mysterious disease where he's in a wheelchair, and
Yep.
he's phoning it in. I mean, was that just part of his contract? Like, I won't be standing in this film because that's how little of a fuck I give.
I don't know.
Oh, that's right, that's right. Turn your back on me like you always did. By the way, no one likes your Pokemon.
Let's skip to the end.
Yeah.
Because that was the only time I laughed. I laughed at,
Yeah, at
oh,
her.
hi, I'm Lady Detective, and here's all the exposition, and didn't you know, and blah, 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 blah. And it was just like, she was in, I guess, the movie I wanted.
Sure.
Which was a cartoon.
I just was like...
She was literally acting like she was a cartoon.
Harry was onto something big. Real big. And then all of a sudden, his car crashes over a bridge. I think not.
There was a lot of consent issues.
Oh, yeah.
At the beginning of the movie,
Oh,
his friend
God.
who we never see again is like, we're going Pokemon hunting. And then he's like, is this for me? The sad lead character is like,
Where do
is
I know
this
him from?
something? And I meant to look it up and then I didn't care. But he's definitely in something we've seen. Didn't look it up.
Didn't give a fuck.
Why are we even talking about this movie?
Because we saw it.
But yeah,
You guys are going to help pay for those tickets.
yes!
Speaking of, a shout out to our Patreon subscribers.
Yes!
$5 a month or more, you get early access to a review like this.
So yes, he's gonna capture a Pokemon, and the
Wait.
friend is like, oh, you have to mind meld with the Pokemon has to agree, or like he says
Yeah.
something to the effect of like, you guys have to like both be like, yeah, we're gonna be best friends. You'll be my familiar now. And then he throws the Pokeball.
Yep.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Oh, but now I want some Poke.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Mm.
I love the idea of a Pokemon-themed Poke place.
I would have liked the idea of them going to a Poke place in this movie, and they were like talking over the case and using chopsticks and Pikachu. They needed to do more jokes with the whole Pikachu. People can only hear him say Pika.
Yeah.
Pika, Pika, Pikachu.
Pika, Pika.
Because that was kind of a funny joke.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, oh, look at him. He's like, Pika, Pika, Pikachu.
Yeah, Pika Pika Pika, he's adorable.
You're adorable. They can't understand me, kid.
Like, I wanted him to be like, the baby in Who Framed Roger Rabbit to be like,
Right.
I'm so cute, and then be like, fucking this bitch, she's just like, whatever. Like, I needed that sort of,
Yes.
like, oh, these
Right. He's saying these really obnoxious,
or
whatever.
nasty things,
Yeah.
and she's like, oh, look how cute. You
Yeah.
know, they could have run that well dry with
Yeah.
that joke, because that was a funny joke that
Yes.
they used once.
Yeah.
But anyway, he throws the Pokeball
Right.
and captures him, but doesn't close properly. And
No, it closed properly. He captures him, but
it didn't want him.
It didn't go. He didn't. It was non-consensual.
It was non-consensual.
And so then it explodes.
Yeah, and then he comes after him. Okay,
Yeah.
is that what happened?
Yeah.
I thought something just went horribly wrong.
No.
Okay.
He caught him, but he didn't want him, and so he was like, "Fuck you, dude." Essentially, is what happened. The plot was so dumbed down and basic.
It was just
and
like,
bare bones.
some big bad guys using Mewtwo, which is like a salamander looking. It's the most powerful Pokemon.
Yeah.
Using Mewtwo. I keep wanting to say U2. Sunday, bloody Sunday. Using Mewtwo's powers to basically like steroid up.
Well, it was like a genetically modified Mewtwo. They've been like doing.
Not sure. There was lots of science, but it didn't really make sense. They're using him to basically like give Pokemon crack.
Well, yes.
To like make them.
It makes them
frenzied and crazy, and like their powers are like unpredictable, and they're like crazy.
I think it made them all aggressive, but also like in a state of frenzy where they could then. This was the whole thing.
They're playing with consent.
Like
then they were too crazed to not consent to crazy Bill Nye's plan of putting humans into Pokemon bodies because he has some disease and he wants to be able to fly around like a salamander.
Yeah, and only Mewtwo has the power to do so.
But he has to wear a little Professor X,
mind melding.
Oh boy. Yeah, so it didn't matter. And it was obvious that it was Bill Nye the whole time, and there's like a red herring that's his son.
Yep.
There's a red herring the whole time.
It's pretty obvious.
Communism was just a red herring.
But the third time I laughed so hard that I cried was at the end when none of it made sense.
Oh my god, no.
Bill Nye has some maniacal plan where he transfers his soul and his mind into Mewtwo.
Yes.
And then his body is just like slumped at a desk for the rest of the movie.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, those days must have sucked. It was literally shots of fighting happening and a whole bunch of like fight exposition, and he's just, I mean, maybe it was a good day. You got paid, you took a nap, I don't know.
This was never about curing me. I have found a path forward for all of us.
The visual of salamandery, gray, shitty CGI'd Mewtwo flying around the city with Bill Nye's voice.
Yep.
With an unknown megaphone. I will now command everyone, you will do as I say.
I finally discovered a cure. Humans and Pokemon merged into one.
And then they start to spray.
Well, they have this like Macy's Day Pokemon parade.
Yeah.
And all of these big balloons that are filled with the horrible gas.
Yeah.
And then they blow all of the balloons and all of the Pokemon start freaking out and attacking their familiars or whatever, the people, the humans.
Yes.
And then he flies around and somehow magically zaps them into the bodies.
Just like imagine a gray salamander flying through a city of exploding balloons with purple gas as people run in terror and tiny other critters like act like they just snorted a bunch of coke, and then they run around and then they combine. So here's the real question.
Where did the fucking human bodies
Where are
go?
the bodies? Okay, so we've already
Where is the body?
Where is it? Where's Akira? We've already established that Bill Nye his body still exists. Oh, we've switched minds. Now we don't know where Mewtwo's mind went.
Into
Bill Nye's comatose body.
They like swapped.
But like, why is he just like, oh, I'm comatose? Why isn't he like, oh no, I'm Mewtwo, but I'm in a
maybe
in a
because
body.
the Pokemon doesn't have enough.
There was a lot of consent.
Yes.
And like
issues.
Pikachu, the whole movie has amnesia.
Yeah.
Because he consented to letting the dead dad, who's not really dead's mind or soul, meld into him, and you're like, well, then what happened to Pikachu's soul? I guess it doesn't matter. And then, well, we'll get to the end. But so yeah, Bill Nye flying around the city, and then everyone's human bodies are just gone.
Gone.
And just the Pikachu,
the
Pokemon are running around. But they're not like...
They don't seem like humans.
They're not like talking. They're not like, oh, isn't this great? We've hybridized. Like now I have a Pokemon power, but also I can like communicate and like have human
No.
like logic or whatever. I don't know.
I don't know.
They just seem to be like, ha ha ha! Like, what was the plan?
What
Why
was
did
the
Bill Nye
plan?
come here? If Bill Nye had just been like, yes, and now I will be a gray salamander and I can have all the power in the world and I'm going to keep my body in some sort of coffin, like vampire situation, so no one finds out, and I'm the most powerful Pokemon.
To what point and purpose?
Just because, like, now I can fly. Like, for me, that was his plan. Now I can
But
fly. and I
like,
have
why do they
superpowers.
care? Like, the only reason that we care then is that the poor Mewtwo like has lost
That's
its
what I mean.
soul to him.
From Bill Nye's perspective, his plan was bad.
Yeah.
If he had literally just been like, and now I'm Mewtwo. Yes.
Sure.
Great. Oh, now you're some sorcerer. Great. You live in the woods. I don't know. But then to make everyone else have to do it, then everyone was like, no, fuck you.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna ruin your plan.
It's weird. It was crazy. Yeah, so then there's a whole little fight and it was stupid and bad and whatever, and like, you know, they saved the day.
Of course they saved the
And
day.
then Mewtwo like has his mind back.
Right.
And he's like,
The
this is
mystery.
what happened. Here was another flashback. So many flashbacks. It was a lot of flashbacks, but then they also did this thing where there was like hologram replays.
Yeah.
And you couldn't tell what was anything. They all looked the same, like it was
Exactly
real
the
life.
Same. Yeah.
So
yeah.
it's just like, well, is this a flashback? Is this happening now? Is this a hologram?
It's a hologram.
It's a hologram flashback? I don't know what's happening.
Like, I think as a child I would have been confused.
Very confused.
By what was happening.
Very confused.
But I guess I just would have been like, Pikachu.
Pika, Pika.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, they win the day. Bill Nye's dead?
Neo, he's just back in his wheelchair.
He's just Professor X again.
Yeah.
He's just in an institute. We're not sure. We don't even know why he went bad.
No.
Just because his disease like made him bitter because he couldn't walk.
'Cause
I don't know.
I
don't know. But yes, it gets to the end and the main guy and Pikachu. Oh, right, because they can talk to each other. Oh, who cares? That was a thing.
Well, right. Yeah, no, they can talk to each other.
Which is like unusual.
Well, it's because Ryan Reynolds, his dad, is melded with Pikachu, which we then find out Mewtwo was like, look, I couldn't save your dad's body. And then they're like, now somehow we can extract your father from this Pikachu.
Ooh, into what body? Where was the body?
Where was
the body?
Where is the body? I don't know.
I didn't know where the body was. Apparently Ryan Reynolds has been like asleep in a cave.
I think Mewtwo was like restoring, you know how he like restored Pikachu?
He's a healer.
He's healing him in the woods somewhere.
No, I went to the bathroom at that point.
Oh, did you?
I didn't care.
He very quickly healed Pikachu in the woods.
Pikachu gets like hit by a rock.
Oh,
like
yeah.
a pebble.
And it's like, I'm not gonna make it, kid.
And you were like, he wasn't even like bleeding.
No.
I was so confused. He literally gets hit. I mean, maybe like a golf ball size, you know. And he's just like, oh, did he have internal damage?
I don't know.
I was like, well, he's fine. Wait, wait, we just spent 10 minutes. I was like, I'm going to go to the bathroom.
It was all because it was a trap. Oh, I don't know, maybe you missed this too.
Yeah.
So that was a trap where he knew that that the hurt Pikachu was going to take him to Mewtwo.
Right.
And they needed to find Mewtwo so that he could then strap on the brain taser.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Who cares?
It didn't matter.
Anyway.
But yeah, they posit a world where Ryan Reynolds is the father of this actor. With no, like... I thought, they gave him a new body.
Right. Where did the body come from, though?
Maybe they gave him a new body, but then again, we're back to this consent issue.
Well, right. Also, why was it Ryan Reynolds' voice the whole time, and then Ryan Reynolds' body?
Because your soul is your voice. Like, he was like, but he was like a different body. I just like imagining, like, the B plot where Mewtwo and Ryan Reynolds' comatose body are, like, in a cave, and he's just sort of like, yes, precious. Like,
magic light healing.
Yeah. Ooh, I don't know.
It was so mind-boggling to me. There's just like, oh yeah, and then Ryan Reynolds was my dad. What?
Yeah, we laughed a lot.
Oh yeah.
Throughout, and I didn't feel bad.
I didn't really care. At a certain point, I was like, fuck him. I'm having my own lived experience to this movie, and if it doesn't vibe with theirs, then I don't care.
Well, I was laughing so hard, and then I was trying to contain my laughter, which made me laugh even more, which then made everyone, you, laugh with me, and no one else in the theater, and, yeah.
Hi! I've been waiting for someone to put that key in that mailbox.
Exposition, exposition. Exposition, exposition, exposition.
I'm a reporter.
That's just me, girl reporter. I mean, it was
It's weird.
so incredibly much. But I did enjoy, so a couple came into the theater late and we were like, oh no, they're gonna sit close to us and we were gonna laugh. And then we ran into them in the elevator and we were like, well, that was a pile of garbage. Wasn't that terrible? That was one of the dumbest movies I've ever seen.
And the girl goes, oh, were you talking about Pikachu? I loved it. And then we're like, and she goes, just kidding, it was terrible. And we're like, oh my God.
She was like, wasn't it awful? And then her boyfriend was sad because he clearly enjoyed it or wanted to take her. Made me laugh.
Yep.
You made the wrong choice, dude.
Wrong choice.
Should have taken her to see Booksmart.
Yeah. Yeah.
She really faked us out. I was like, I mean, who cares that it's a stranger? But I was like, she's like, just kidding. It was awful. Like it was.
So, you know, I mean, obviously, if you saw it and liked it, well, sorry, we have a different opinion.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, if you like Pikachu...
Pokemon.
If you like the Pokemon, you might get a kick out of going, oh, there's that one. Oh, that was my favorite one. Like, that's, I think, the extent.
Yeah, there's like some Poke battles or whatever. I think that's a thing.
That was okay. That was
Sure.
an okay scene.
It didn't really do much.
Compared to the other scenes.
Well, sure. So, I would certainly say don't see it.
No.
Don't pay money to see it.
No.
Don't bother. Don't waste your time.
I don't think I would say let your kids see it.
Probably not.
Like, they might enjoy it on a basic, like, it's a movie, I'm watching a movie, I'm a kid level, but
Right.
just show them Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Fuck this shit.
Sure. Or Zootopia.
Or Zootopia.
At least that had fucking Shakira.
Shakira?
Love it. Cheers to Shakira.
Cheers to Shakira.